Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sports&Nerdy. So, Eddie Howe is staying as Newcastle manager for next season. There are certain managers in this world that we should go and get for a rebuild in the summer, and yet we're trusting Eddie Howe to do a rebuild, even though he's not good enough to do a rebuild. The rebuild that we need for this club to advance. I'm going to be online for the next 45 minutes ish to discuss this with whoever wants to join. Rival fans, join. Give me banter, give me grief. Newcastle fans, join so we can discuss this. And yeah, I need to know everyone's opinion on this because Newcastle have said that Eddie Howe will stay in. He's got enough fire in his belly. He's got enough wood stacked up. Yeah, I'm shocked. I thought he would be leaving by the end of the summer, but obviously keeping us. I'm going to be on. I'm going to be live, and yeah, I'm going to be live and talk about this. But yeah, I think we need to do a rebuild. I think Newcastle needs to do a rebuild and to literally say to the fans, we're here. This is our man. Let's go and do his rebuild. Let's go and if Newcastle want to be the club they want to be in 2030, one of the best clubs in the world, bring a manager who can do that. You can't rely on Eddie Howe. But you know what? I'm going to be on live for the next, I'd say 45 minutes ish. Whoever wants to pull up. Whoever doesn't, it is what it is. But yeah, all I know is this. My personal opinion is Newcastle should get rid of Nick Pope, sell Nick Pope in the summer. Livramento is more or less going to City. Tonali, if he wants to leave, let him leave. Anthony Gordon, if he wants to leave, well, he said he wants to leave, let him leave. And yeah, so yeah, let me say that.
How you doing, Robert?
You're right, Captain.
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Well, Eddie Howe staying at Newcastle.
Why you
Eddie
should say?
Eddie Howe is staying at Newcastle.
Yeah, I heard that, man. No, it's tough for you lot. I mean, you lot are staying up now. Where are you lot on the table?
We're 14th. We're 12 points above the drop. Yeah, but I think is we need Eddie Howe out. Eddie Howe needs to leave so we can. If they want to do a rebuild, so they say they want to, he needs to leave so we can do our rebuild. You can't rely on him and his brother to do the rebuild. We've all seen it.
No, 100%.
I mean,
Well, you lot
he
need you
can't.
lot, but because Eddie Howe's staying, like
Hmm.
you know he's staying. You lot need players, bro. You lot need to replace because you sold like you sold Isak. Um,
The thing is, we sold. Oh,
and you got the replacement for Isak with what's your striker's name?
Baltimore.
Baltimore, yeah. But
The
you
thing
need
is,
you need another you need another striker as well.
yeah. The thing is, the way I see it, Nick Pope should leave. He's not good enough now. Great service he's done for the club, but his distribution is shocking. Ramsdale, I think, is going back to Southampton. Livermento's going City, so that's three players. Tonali wants to leave. Gordon wants to leave. I personally would get rid of Harvey Barnes. I personally would get rid of Jacob Murphy because
Harvey Barnes hasn't been too bad, no.
he's not been too bad, but he turns up in like one in every 4 games and scores, or does one in every 4 games and does something. If Newcastle want, the owners have set out and come out and said if they want to compete with the best teams in the world by 2030 or be one of the best teams in the world by 2030, you need to go and get those players. Kieran Trippier's
Yeah,
leaving in the summer. Emil Krafts leaving in the summer. Fabian Schär's contracts hasn't been renewed yet.
and you need to make
So
at least 5 signings,
I
like
would say
minimum 5 signings.
um, I would say I would say two new goalkeepers because our other two goalkeepers they're only there to accommodate the English academy rule thing that the Premier League have got. We need at least two
Yeah,
more right backs. So that's four players in. We need at least two to three midfielders. So let's say six players. We need another striker, seven. I honestly think
and look,
Newcastle probably.
a replacement for a goalkeeper. You could go for Mike Mannion. I mean, we went for him.
The thing is,
I
you
don't
would
know from AC
you
from
guys,
AC from AC Milan.
yeah, you guys were
I
going
don't
for
know if he's
him.
still available.
I personally want the goalkeeper from Toulouse. I always say the Westish one. I always mess up his name. But I want him. I think he's like 20-year-old. He's young. He fits Eddie Howe's style now because obviously Eddie Howe wants to go for the young, like young up and coming players.
Yeah.
But, we also need to have a midfield. I say three midfielders, so Walter Maida can do what we bought him in for and play as a striker, not a midfielder.
Yeah, I hear it.
But as I say, two right backs, a left back because Matt Target's leaving, so I'll probably mention like half the squad. Half the squad's going to be leaving. Half the squad's going to be leaving in the summer. I would get rid of half
Who
the squad in
said
the
I
summer.
saw on the who did I see? I saw on X that someone is leaving as a free agent.
Alfie
Let
Harrison.
me just try. Pardon?
I think it's Alfie Harrison, I think.
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, Alfie Harrison's leaving Newcastle this summer. He's a youngster.
Oh, also David Alba.
David Alba.
Um Fabrizio Romano put it on X saying he's expected to leave as a free agent.
What from Newcastle?
No, he's
Oh,
expected.
Madrid. Sorry.
Yeah, he's leaving Real Madrid on a free agent.
The thing is, I personally, if I was Newcastle and if Eddie Howe wanted to do it, is it bad I could see Eddie Howe going for Ben White?
Ben
I could see him
White.
going for Ben. I could see him going for Ben White.
And yeah, I mean he hasn't played. He hasn't had like much games at Arsenal.
No,
He's not really a first. He's not really a first starter.
no.
But it's only due to what he plays right back in it.
Plays right
It's
back.
only it's only it's only due to I think Timber being injured that he's starting to get
hmm
like more games now. But I feel like
I
if
mean,
Timber recovers,
yeah. I mean,
then yeah,
personally,
I feel like it's a shout.
as I say, Pope should leave. Ramsey's going back. Livramento, Tonali, Gordon, Barnes, Murphy, Shaw, Trippier, Kraft. That's 10 players. I personally would get rid of. I personally would get rid of Wissa.
Oh,
So that's 11. Um, that's 11 players.
so you basically need
And
an entire new squad basically.
I personally, Joe
It's
Willock should leave. So that's 12. And I think because we're not in Europe next season, and I swear to God, if Eddie Howe goes on a run and wins these last 6 games and gets Conference League, I will be fuming because we're not ready. That team's not ready for Europe. We're not built for Europe right now.
and your games are
We've got
you are
Bournemouth this
yeah.
Saturday. Got Bournemouth this Saturday, man.
And I feel like you can win. I feel like you can win that game.
We haven't beaten Bournemouth in the Premier League while we've had Eddie Howe's manager.
Oh,
I said to Patrick and I said to Guy, Anton, that we're losing 3-1.
yeah, you
We're
got
losing
some
3-1.
tough. Yeah, you got Bournemouth, Arsenal, Brighton,
The
Nottingham
thing is,
Forest.
I said it, I can see Newcastle losing to Bournemouth and then beating Arsenal. It's what Newcastle do. It's what Newcastle do. They literally beat Bournemouth or will lose to Bournemouth. They turn up in the games that we should turn up in, and against like the big teams like United, your lot. We'll catch up in your lot in a minute, actually.
And the only one that I'm hoping for
Yeah,
is that you beat Arsenal, bro, or
that's the
even like
thing.
take a draw, bro.
That's the thing. If we beat Arsenal, do something in this title race for Man City, who I want City to win the league because you know that
No, of
me and a
course, yeah,
certain
no, of
Arsenal
course.
guy has got a bet on my poor son. Currently sleeping in the bedroom, Jesus. But
No,
no, quick question because I know you viewed it with KG, and I did watch it.
yeah.
Do you think you're going to get something out of the United game this weekend?
I'm hoping yes
hmm
because look, I know like we had a bad run of games. Obviously,
hmm
we lost to you lot, we lost to Everton, and then we lost to Man City. That's three Premier League games like
hmm
in a row that we lost.
And you haven't
So
scored in you haven't scored in three. You managed to see
we
seven. That's what I've heard.
we definitely need a win.
hmm
Um, and yeah, I mean, look, their defense, like both our defense is shaky. We got Reece James who's out, we got Chalobah who's out. So
hmm
I can see either Hato or Fofana, or either Tosin or Fofana in the centre backs, and
I would not play Tosin.
that's what I'm saying. I don't want to play him, but with the lack of centre backs that we have,
hmm
is I feel like it's going to be It's going to be Cucurella, Hato, Fofana, and Gusto as our defenders. And
The
even this
thing
year,
is,
Maguire for them. I think Maguire's out.
yeah, Martinez is out.
Lissandro Martinez because he got a red card.
hmm
So, but I mean, both our defense is shaky. So it's
hmm
basically down to who's got the better midfield and attackers.
And in your opinion, who has got the better midfield and attack?
And
Because
their midfield, they play um, Bruno,
Bruno, Casemiro,
Casemiro,
and Mainu.
either who yeah, maybe. And we got who Caicedo and I
Lavia fit for this game.
Enzo Fernandez is back from his ban 2 match
hmm
ban. So I see uh Caicedo, Enzo, and Cole Palmer in the middle because I know Esteban's back.
Yeah,
And he'll play on the right. He'll play on the right.
and Who do you think will play on your left?
On the left, I see Neto because we need like yeah. Because who plays for their right back? It'll be Dallo, innit?
Dallo and Luke Shaw. Yeah, Dallo and Luke Shaw.
Yeah, if Dallo is on the right, and I'll put Neto because with his pace,
hmm
yeah, he's much better. I mean,
And then
Ganacho, I'll say he could be a substitution, like an
yeah,
impact player.
but
But
I mean,
I'll start Neto.
you start Neto,
Yeah,
and who would you start Pedro up front
100%. And he's on
against?
14. He's on 14 goals this season, which to be like for us to be, I think six. I think we're sixth at the
hmm
moment, and our highest goal
Where are
scorer
you? Let me have a
is
look.
at
Where are you?
40. Is at 14. It's crazy.
Let me have a look where you are in the league.
We're definitely below than Liverpool and Man United.
You're sixth. We're 14th.
Yeah,
Um,
And
You're
if we win,
six.
if we win the game, we're still behind. We'll be on 51.
Mm-hmm.
We'll still be sixth place.
Look, I'm gonna ask you this because I think I don't think I've spoken to you before, have I? Have you spoken to me
No, no.
before? Or did we talk on
We
the KG show? Or was
we
it?
joined on the KG, but not on this one.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna do this quickly before I let you go. So Man United. Do you think what do you think the outcome's gonna be?
I'm I'm hoping it'll be a strong like 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah,
That's fair. Then you got the you got the Potter derby
yeah.
against Brighton.
We're back with Brighton,
Oh, what do you think
and
against Brighton?
Brighton will be a win.
You think?
I feel like, yeah. I mean, oh, not even, bro. Brighton, the last 5 games they won 4 of them, and they're on a run as well. So
Mm-hmm.
it'll be tough.
I,
Obviously, like we need points to
I can see a draw. I can
secure.
see a draw. I can see a draw between you and Brighton.
Yeah, it's tough. And then we got
And you've got
obviously
Leeds, who
the semi-finals.
you haven't beaten Leeds at all this season.
We lost our first game
Mm-hmm.
3-1, and then we drew at Stamford Bridge 2-2.
2-0.
Yeah,
So I say you edge that, but it's not going to be an easy game. Like
it's not
Leeds
gonna
are
be an
going
easy game, but we need like out of our like because this is the poor season.
to.
Like we need to get to Wembley. I feel like if we get to Wembley and face, I know it will most likely be Man City.
Man City.
Out of us and Man City in finals,
Mm-hmm.
we are the better side. Um,
But Man City might be going for the domestic treble. That's the thing.
yeah, they could, but and we proven when it comes to finals,
Mm-hmm.
we are good. We are good at that.
And then you got question for you before I let you go.
Yeah.
Um, would you lose to Forest if it meant Tottenham go down?
To be fair, like look, as much as because when we like we were literally joke like at the time we were joking about Tottenham getting relegated.
Yeah.
Like now it could be a reality. I have mixed feelings about Tottenham, bro. I kind
Mm-hmm.
of want them to get relegated because it will 100% be jokes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like Tottenham not being in the Premier League, it will be
It will
very
not
weird.
be.
It will be very weird. It will be very weird.
Yeah. I mean, what is it like? I know when my lot went down last time when we had Benitez as manager, it wasn't a good feeling. But like Tottenham going down after what being in the Champions League a few years ago, Champions League final a few years ago, to
Because
now battling relegation.
we do play Tottenham. We do play Tottenham after our Liverpool game, and
Yeah,
obviously
you
we
do
need
actually.
there's you know what I mean us beat like we need a point. So us beating Nottingham Forest and then
Hmm.
beating Tottenham, that's like 100% they're in the relegation zone.
I personally think Tottenham are relegated. I think Tottenham are done. I think Tottenham are gone. If they don't beat, who's Tottenham got this weekend? Who's Tottenham got
Um,
this weekend?
yeah,
Who's Tottenham got this
they got
weekend?
tough fixtures. They
Tottenham.
got Brighton.
Yeah, they're not beating Brighton. The Derby. Are they mad? They're not beating
And
Brighton this weekend.
you never know. I mean, we said the same thing about Sunderland. Like they needed that 3 points from Sunderland.
Hmm. And Sunderland, I know they're my rival and stuff like that, but they're a good team. I said it to KG, and he slaughtered me for it. But they're a good team. Like Sunderland, they bought well. I can't even say they didn't buy well. But they did buy well. They bought well. Their manager has basically installed into what they've got, and their best player, the best signing I think they had the summer was Shaka.
Yeah, they've been doing good with.
They've been doing quality, and I'm glad they're in the Premier League. Because you now have Newcastle, Sunderland at Derby. You still have like Chelsea, Arsenal. You have the Midlands. You have the Manchester Derby, the Liverpool Derby with Manchester and with both Manchester clubs. But Yeah. Where do you think you're finishing this season before I literally let you go and so you can enjoy the rest of your day?
I mean, we definitely like for this season, we 100% need Champions League, but
Mhm.
in my heart of heart, I don't see it.
So what are you saying?
Because I'll say Champions League. Like as much as we don't deserve it, like because of
Mhm.
the way this season was going, like financially we need it.
Mhm. And where do you think Newcastle's finishing up?
Pardon?
Where do you think Newcastle will finish this season?
I mean, you lot will definitely stay in the Premier League.
Yeah, we'll definitely stay in Prem. The thing is, if we win our
Us
next 6 games, we're finishing Conference League. Fuck's sake.
45. You'll probably finish
I'll say 10th,
11th or
10th or 11th.
12th.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is shit.
in and
It's a
around
shit
there.
season. It's a shit season. But Captain, do you need to plug anything or not? Do you need to like tell anyone where to go for your YouTube channel or not? Is that no?
No,
You
no,
don't
I
do
don't
it.
have one. I just yeah, I just
Uh,
join in. Right,
fair enough, man. But I'll let you
yeah,
go and I'll speak to you in a bit.
in a bit, man.
Thanks for joining.
No worries.
So that was our captain, one of our reckless delegation members. Thanks for joining on today. So yeah, Chelsea fan. He's positive, but yeah, he's more positive on his club than I'm on my club. Chelsea, good club. They've spent £2 billion. What more can we say? But yeah. Well, everyone's going to ask me on KG show the thing I do with Patrick Guy and Anton and stuff like that. Who Newcastle like the whole like Eddie Howe and Anthony Howe or Andy Howe thingy. I still say Newcastle should get rid of several players. Newcastle do not need those players at the club. Gordon wants to leave. Let him leave. Livramento is open for a move to City. Let him leave. Um, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Right, so right, so as you can see, this is the Newcastle squad that we have got, according to FC26. I personally, let me just put Ramsey in because I know he's. So yeah, Newcastle. If I was Newcastle, I personally would get rid of. Let me just make this. Right, so right. So if you can see, this is the Newcastle squad as of FIFA 26. I might as well use that because most people play that game that we all know. So me personally, I would get rid of. I personally would get rid of Nick Pope. I would get rid of in the summer. Get rid of Pope. Ramsdale send back on loan. Send him back. Livramento will leave. Trippier's already leaving in the summer. So is Kraft. John Ruddy and Gillespie, I would keep for the English quarter. Matt Target, I'll let him leave. Murphy, let him leave. Willock, let him leave. Tonali, let him leave. Gordon and Barnes, let him leave. Murphy, let him leave. And when I say the first Murphy was Alex Murphy from I think he's at the club. I think he should leave, and Wisser should leave. That's my opinion. So yeah, based on that, we've got no depth at all in the club. That was literally one like Pope gone, Ramsdale don't include him, so Pope, Livramento, Murphy, Target, Tonali, Gordon Barnes, Murphy, Wisser, and Willock. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 players. Oh, sorry, 12 players. Trippier and Kraft. And Shaw, if we include that, 13 players. 13 players. 13 players that might be leaving Newcastle end of the summer that I would personally get rid of in the summer. Some of them, their contract's expiring. Some of them are leaving because they want new challenges. I would personally get rid of them. And yeah, let me go on let me just do this quickly. Right, so Pope, Ramsdale, Livramento, Shaw, Murphy, Tonali, U2, Murphy, Whistle. And Willock. So already that's literally that's what we're left with. So Newcastle, if God forbid we don't invest at all in the summer, which we should do, I could personally see here we're fucked. We are fucked. Yeah. If I was Newcastle, if I was Newcastle, I would. Let me just get this done. If I was Newcastle, I would go and get 2 goalkeepers, as you heard from our captain earlier. 2 right backs, 2 centre backs, 1 left back, 3 midfielders. I would personally. That's what I would do. 2 wingers. Sorry, 2 wing. I would personally get 2 wingers and 1 striker. That's what I would do. I would literally do that. I would. I would literally go and get two goalkeepers because Van Panos is leaving. That's another one I would get rid of as well in the summer. So yeah, two goalkeepers, first choice and backup, two right backs. I still think Newcastle will go and get a Ben White because it's something Eddie Howe would do. He would literally go and get a Ben White type right back. Yeah, he'll go and get Ben White. He will literally go and do a job like that. I think Newcastle should go into the European market and go and get a player from European sides, like what we did with Malik Chow. Went to AC Milan, got Malik Chow, who has been a quality defender this summer on the overall. Yeah, I would go and get like those type of players, two centre backs, maybe two centre backs, left back because Lewis Hall needs help. Lewis Hall needs cover. I do not expect to see Dan Burn at left back this summer. In the summer, I want a permanent left back at my club. Three midfielders: Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, Ramsey. I'll be happy with that midfield three. Miley can deputise at right back if needs be. White and Hermes, as you can see from the list, are two kids. I don't know if we're going to sell them or let them go in the summer. I don't really care. They're two kids who probably need game time to keep letting them continue. Same thing with our left wingers, as you can see from the list. They're two kids. One of them is an academy product. One of them we bought in. I personally would sell buy me three midfielders. I would like the club to go in for the player that our captain said, who would be. Give me one sec. Who would be I would say go and I would say go and get I would say go and get the Alaba he said, so that way you could just say to him come to the club for a year or two, next stage of the project. Chelsea did it with I can't remember the defender's name. Can't remember the defender's name too. What Brinkman did. But yeah, that's the thing. Chelsea, as we say, are doing that. Sorry, guys, I'm just listening to a message. Yeah, as I say, I think Newcastle should get rid of those players and bring me a Ben White. Bring me, as you heard on the thing, a Retis, a Mike Magnon. Bring centre backs. Go to the European clubs and say, okay, how much for this player? How much for that player? Left back. I think I don't pay much attention to left back markets. We've got Lewis Hall, but go to a club and say how much you want for your left back. I mean, Miley could deputise at left back if needs be, but yeah, three midfielders. Go and get midfielders that want to be at the club. Tonali, in all fairness to him, he had the betting ban, and he said to the club, "I want to leave." Get the fuck out then. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Get out of the club. We'll get the money that we want to get for you, and go. Gordon thinks it's outgoing the club. Then leave. You do the same thing to Everton. You'll do the same thing to your next club. Leave. Who else? Oh, I'm trying to think who else. Who else is saying at Newcastle? Bruno Guimaraes, he hasn't come out and said nothing. He's literally loyal to the club. I respect that. Johan Wissa, if he's at the club in the summer, I expect a fucking better season next summer. Because in all fairness, Wissa, you've been shocking. Next week, I'll be doing a no, not next week. End of the season, I'll be doing a players review, player ratings for the entire squad that have played. More than I'm gonna say more than 5-10 games. I ain't decided on the ratings yet. But yeah, that's what we're left with after I've taken out of her and I want out. Will Eddie Howe do that? Probably not. He'll probably sell Gordon. He'll probably sell Livingstone and Tonali. We'll probably keep. I guarantee you, Eddie Howe will do this. I guarantee you, Eddie Howe will do this. Eddie Howe will do this. This is only based on FC26. Bear in mind, guys. He will literally do. He'll do that. That's what we'll be left with. We'll still have Nick Pope in goal because Eddie Howe can't move on from his love affair with Nick Pope. Shaw, I'm going to take Shaw out because obviously his contract's up for renewal this summer. He will not move on from Pope because he loves Nick Pope for some reason. Botman and Chow, keep them fit. They'll be fine next season. Byrne, come as deputised. You're good deputised player. If I was going to base the squad on what I've seen right now, from what you can see on the screen, I would personally do. I'd have to play Nick Pope in goal because I don't know who we're going to bring in. It would be Miley at right back, Botman, Chow, Hall, because that's who Newcastle will bring. That's what I would do beginning next season. If we don't bring, this is worst case scenario. We don't bring anyone in, anyone. Midfield would be Ramsey, Bruno, and Joe Linton. My front three would be Barnes, Alanga, Waltermader. So I think Alanga, I'll give him stick. I gave him stick before on channels, on KG's channel. Big up KG for letting me for giving me the confidence to do this. KG's channel, stuff like that. And I spoke to friends about it. Alanga has been bad this season, but we've seen glimpses in the Barcelona game and games like that where he's come out and done something. I think he needs a pre-season. If Wissa in the summer stays and we literally do something with him in the summer, we bring him in and we do something like that. But next season, I'm expecting 100% more improvement from some of our signings. Ramsey, he's done well recently. Alanga's done well recently. Wissa needs to improve. Ramsdale, you're going back to Southampton. Unless we do something stupid to sign you on a permanent, it's crazy. That's what I would do. But next week I might do players that I would bring in for Newcastle. That I personally would bring in. My personal opinion, guys, obviously. Everyone has their own personal opinion. Me personally, I want Eddie Howe out. He's staying. So if he's staying, he needs to improve. I don't expect to get battered 7-2 again in my life. I want him to compete with the big boys. Go and get me players that will do that. You've got Bruno Guimaraes. You had Isaac. You could have got STK, but Liverpool did us dirty. Man United, you could have got those players. United bought those players. You move on from that. Go and sort your fucking life out. Go and get players that want to play for the club. I don't want to see players at the club who don't want to be there. So yeah, El Captain, thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm just going to say Eddie Howe staying. We could have brought another manager in, but we didn't because we're not going to. But yeah, I'm out, people.